You're from?
I'm from Malawi.
Oh, from Malawi.
Concerning about those things like jobs and businesses, whatever what I've seen here, like here in South Africa, it's not like only foreigners taking the jobs. You see me as I am now, there are a lot of work I can do. But if I can try now to take a South African and say, my brother, I know how to sew, someone will definitely tell me straight that, I can't go to the machine and sew. Okay, my brother, I know how to paint. Someone really, because I've experienced some of the boys, because you want me to get data with the pen, with a little money. He say, no, it's the charge. When you want to work, you charge the client, you work. It's not about little money, you charge about the work. Someone will tell, no, I can't get dirty. Who is a South African? Because I've been with them, telling my brother, you know what, I come here, you just smoke here, let us go and paint it. You go there, you start complaining, you want me to get dirty because of this money. So those things, that's why I say, him he don't want to do, let's take my brother now. Because I'll call him Malawian. The Malawian will come. He say, let us wait. Then we will work. So that guy, because he don't get money, he will start saying, I take his job. But even yesterday I said, hey, my brother, come here. Okay, learn how to sew. The simple machine. Because you are South Africa, you got a lot of opportunities. If you learn how to sew today, tomorrow you can go and go to study about sewing. You end up being a fashion designer, because you got a lot of opportunities here in South Africa. But people, they don't know that they should start there. Learn something from a foreign, then tomorrow you tell him, my brother, hey, this job I can do, go out. Because you have learned. Before you chase that foreign, learn the work. Then when you are awake, that you know that I know this job. It's simple. If we learn how to sew, I go there, you say, no. There's a South African who is a painter, a good painter. I go somewhere, say, no, there's a South African who know how to do this job. You end up, all the foreigners will never get a job, because now all South Africans, they know how to do everything, every job.
But now, I understand you.
Yes.
But now you talk like as if before you came to South Africa, there was no one painting, there was no one sewing, there was no one.
Yes.
There were people who were doing those kind of things.
Yes, okay. Yes, I understand about that. You know, I'm not saying something bad. South Africans, they are very proud of South Africa first. Ne? The only little problem is they want every job they do, they must start from high instead of starting from down. That's a problem. Because you want to be in the office, someone want to be in the office, you leave those jobs we are doing. You want everyone to be in the office. Okay, you can know how to sew, but you will never find that tailor, a South African tailor. You want to just make a small shop, start sewing. You say, no, I want to be there. I want to be in the office. How come? Start from there, then you'll be in the office. So we foreigners, even if there are people who come in with degrees from other countries, but when they come here, they will never go to the high places first. No. They will start little. So it's the same thing with South Africans. You can study something, you can have a degree, a diploma. To get a job in higher places, it's not easy. Start that small, then going up. I understand. I'm very happy that South Africa, they are very proud of their country. But they must start with opening those sponsor shops.
If foreigners are hard workers,
yes,
then why don't they work hard in their own country?
Oh, okay. You know, as I said, opportunities. Because there was a time in South Africa, they were employing straight foreigners, like teachers, truck drivers. You know why? Because in that time, people, those South Africans, they were not saying, I can't work like a truck driver. The teacher are no teachers. There is a time. But now, because they realize that the same job, we are like, no, it's a good job to start with. So that is why when those foreigners, they get opportunity, they say, hey, in South Africa, they are employing teachers. They flock in. They are employing more truck drivers. They flock in. In South Africa, if you stay sewing somewhere at the corner, you get money, because South Africa at that time, they were not opening those sponsorships. They never knew that about sponsorship. So when foreigners, they say, sponsorship is money, they flock in. Now, what's happened? They are making money. Now South Africans, because the economy is hard, they can't get those business back now, because those foreigners, they have roots in there. So that is why it's not like South Africans, they are not hard workers. South Africans, they are hard workers. But they were supposed to start with those jobs they were living before. Now they would have been better, because when I'm a foreigner, when I go there, I find that the South African is working already. The sponsorships, they are only South Africans. I would have just got back to my country. But because I flocked in, because the opportunities, they were a lot, and they are still a lot.
So back home in Malawi, what do they say about South Africa? They're saying there are opportunities there, so that's why everyone is coming.
You know, the thing is, because this thing started a long time ago, about the jobs in South Africa, the opportunities in South Africa. Started
people talking that side.
Yes, with even me, I can say with my own grandfather. But that time it was a time of these white people. That time is about these white people. You see, in those times they were taking people to work in the mines. Starting from there, it's my father time. Even my father came here also. It's the same thing, because whenever they came here, they were like, why this South Africa, they are not doing that thing to make money? When you say, why you don't do that? They say, no, I can't do that. Me, I want to be a doctor. Me, I want to be an engineer. Me, I want to be on top jobs. So those grandfathers, my fathers, they were like, okay, what if I do that? Will you support me? They will say, okay. Then they started doing those small, little business. They start doing those hand works, hand jobs, you see, skilled work, those times. So from there until now. So now, as I'm saying, because now South Africans, they have, most of them, educated people. There are a lot of educated people who went to universities now, but the jobs are not there, because not everyone can be in the office. So now it's when they realize those opportunities they were living before. Now they realize that no, these things we are supposed to do us as South Africans, but it's too late now, because they were living before. Now to start over, it will be hard for them, because a foreigner, you see, like for example, I don't know about this, you see him, he's selling fruits. It's the same thing. You get Turan. Others, South Africans, they will say, Turan. No. I must just get Turan only coins. But if you later you come to him, ask him how much he has made a day, you'll be surprised. It's when now most of them, they say, those Turan, they make a lot of money. That is why now. So instead of coming to him to say, my brother, you are a foreigner, but now we don't want every place to be for a business whatsoever. Instead of just chasing him away, instead of just come here, you know what, you have to go. No, learn to him. Learn from him that it will be simple for you tomorrow to start your own business. Because if he leaves, you can't manage it, because you don't know where he stopped, how he stopped. Learn those things, how he stopped, where he stopped, how much he is making, is he paying rent or is what. Learn all those things, then start the business. Because if you can just start now,
Answer your phone.
You end up phone. I know him. I know who's calling. It's my friend from work. Yeah, you see, learn first. Yeah.